After working with some of the top YouTube businesses in the last 12 months, I have finally understood their secrets. And it's not their editing style or their production quality, it's basically their video format or video style. But what if you could copy this one video style and start getting sales every single day, maybe with even less than 1,000 subs? So in this video, I'm going to gatekeep nothing. I'm going to share with you the 6-part framework which these creators are using to get sales every single day. The main issue that most business owners face is they get views, but they fail to convert it into customers. And they start feeling like maybe it's their editing, maybe it's their channel size, maybe it's the algorithm. Algorithm is the villain. But basically, it's the video format which helps you convince your viewers that they can be your buyers. So let's break each piece of this framework down so that you can own it and use it in your next video. The first part is a pain driven hook. Just try to recall, how many times have you started watching a successful YouTuber and they started like this? If you're posting videos every day and you are not getting sales, you are doing YouTube wrong. Yes, they start their videos with a painful, relatable truth. And you better get your notebook and your pen ready because you need to take notes on this. So, first note would be a painful hook. This is why this works. If you start your videos by, hey guys, this is Shubhadeep. I have been a video marketer for the last 5 years. I have helped over 100 clients. That doesn't work. Because in the first few seconds, they need to know what are they in for. What if you have clickbaited them? This is the part where you need to make them feel the pain that you are going to solve. So you had their curiosity, now you have their attention. But to change that attention into retention, you need to show proof that you are even credible. You are even qualified. You are even qualified to talk about this. So we come to our next step, which is showing proof. You have decades worth of experience, so it's important to cash upon that, to leverage that real experience. If you have walked the walk, like I have really worked with over 20 clients in the past 12 months, so I know the back end of YouTube. That's why even after getting such low views, I can deliver this quality because I've seen how the things work in the back end. I have tested these things on videos that gets over like 100k views. And showing proof, in my opinion, needs to be very subtle because you are trying to close this whole thing within the first 30 seconds. You can't stretch it beyond that. People will lose their interest. So what I try to do is I try to blend the credibility factor in the point I'm trying to make. Like after working with 20 clients, I understood this. I lost 120 pounds in 18 months and understood this harsh truth about insulin resistance. After scaling 3 businesses to over 100k per month, I understood these 5 sets of rules every business should follow. These are all credibility factors that you have walked the walk. The best way to do that is share client wins. Share what you have helped your clients to achieve. Share what problems have you solved for yourself. What hurdles did you overcome for yourself? I will suggest you to share direct outcomes in the first 30 seconds. Don't try to do testimonials and screenshots. Those are overcompensating and that will take off the retention. So again, killing the purpose. This basic idea that other people have achieved this, so I can do it too. This is what your viewer needs to understand. Now that they believe that this is doable, we need to deliver something actionable, perhaps a quick win. So start by giving value in digestible, action focused way. So try to say something that will create an immediate shift. This is also called the plan of the video, the path which you will take to solve this problem for them, to relieve this pain for them, to make this transformation for them. What I mean by delivering quick wins is, don't try to make a course or a mini course on YouTube. It should be a 4-step transformation or a 3-step eye-opening truth. You should be able to give them value in a very compact way. You are just handing them out the template, the principles, and they can apply it to their own life. Okay, so an example of that can be like, by the end of this video, you will know how to batch 4 sales focused videos in under 1 hour. So this is a quick win because if you are spending 15 minutes or 10 minutes of your time and you are learning this, how to batch 4 videos under 1 hour, that's a really huge thing. Quick wins will mean you will have more engagement. Now, one of the most important things that these successful business owners on YouTube do is they share the plan of the video. So you are going to get this, and we'll take this path to transform you from A to Z. So now they're in for it. All the interested people, they are eager to learn. They know that this is the plan you are going to follow. They are in for it. But just imagine how mind blowing will it be for them if you could share some templates, if you could give away something for free, which they could just plug and play, and that would change their lives. And that brings us to our fourth element, which is a soft call to action. And you will see all successful business YouTubers do this. They share what offer they have or what lead magnet they have at least thrice in one video. First, just after the first step, or just after the hook actually. Second is around the middle of the video when they have produced or when they have provided some value, and third at the end of the video before people will sign off. Now data shows by doing this, by adding this call to action thrice in one video, that significantly increases the probability of your viewer to opt in for that free gift, for that CTA actually. So it can be anything like a lead magnet, it can be a limited time offer, it can be a low ticket offer, it can be your core offer, but the point is 3 times. And pitch without pressure, make it look like a natural extension. So you are sharing your stuff, this, and just acknowledge it. This can be challenging for a lot of you. If you need help, then you can grab this from me. Link is in the description. But what if someone is doing everything right and they're still not getting results? Then what's the problem? Chances are that they are not doing this fifth very important part of the framework, which is reframing their viewers' belief. When you challenge a myth, you get sales. You will see numerous YouTubers on YouTube. They say you don't need views to get sales, which is challenging your belief. If you are not getting even 1,000 views, how can you make sales from that? It's very hard to believe that if you have under 1,000 subs, or if your YouTube channel is not quote unquote hit, you will not get any sales, you will not get any success. Now, when someone is speaking against that, when someone is sharing their story, which is like an unconventional thing, it will raise eyebrows. It is reframing your beliefs. It will have your attention. Now, a lot of creators say stuff like, I have deleted 1 million plus videos or 10 million views from my channel just to make my viewer base right. And that's a strategy. Like Ed Lawrence stopped uploading on Film Booth and he started his new channel, Ed Lawrence, previously Creators Booth. And that's actually true. If you get just 20 views and those people are just your ideal customers, then they might buy from you and you will get clients from just 20 views. You'll get membership signups from just 20 views. So what we need is to challenge our viewers' belief in one video by busting a myth. Now you might think that's a lot of things, but still we are not done. There is still one final and very powerful level, and that's the Netflix effect. This is the sixth part of this whole framework. Every single successful business YouTube channel is using this. They are creating this Netflix like effect, which is basically you have a very small amount of viewers, right? So what you are doing is you are just sending them from one video to another video, because if someone is having problems in getting sales, it's highly likely that they have problems in getting leads. This will solve your sales problem, but whom will you sell to if you don't have leads? If you want to get leads, watch this video. Now you know how to get leads, but without having a landing page, you don't have anywhere to send these leads. So watch this video to learn how to create a landing page. Now you know how to create a landing page, but how can you send traffic to a landing page? YouTube is the best way to do that. In conclusion, just try to avoid the end talk. There you have it. Thanks for watching. Or like, share, subscribe. What will you exactly do with subscribers? So if you start your end talk, people will start going away because they know there is nothing else in this video. They have already consumed all the value. But instead, if you just point them to another valuable video, they will not be able to click off. I'm not even talking about what my clients and screen click rate is. I'm literally talking about my behavioral pattern. So if I'm watching a video and by the end of the video you are pointing me to another, I am bound to watch it if I have that problem. But most of the time it's like FOMO, so I watch it. An example can be like, want to know why YouTube is broken for businesses? Watch this video next. YouTube actually wants excessive binge periods, excessive session time. So if you're giving it to them, if your viewers are sticking to your channel for long hours, then YouTube feels that your content is really good and it starts to push your content to multiple people, to more people. And retention plus multiple video views means more sales, because they are being bombarded with the value, and with value they are getting a soft CTA. You can buy this, you can get help, I can help you move from A to Z. This actually trips the viewer to click the next video and stay in the funnel. So this is a part of the playlist funnel which I talk about in other videos. Now after getting this framework, the biggest question that you might have is, I don't know how to plan and execute this. And for that, my basic format is, plan the title and the thumbnail first when you come up with the idea. Just go for a good idea that has proven itself on YouTube, or go for such an idea that you have some credibility on, that you can speak about even in your sleep. Okay. And think about the title and the thumbnail first when you come up with the idea. Then just script the hook word for word. Don't skip this part, don't AI this part. Just script the hook word for word, thinking about the pain points, the solutions, what transformation you are giving, what's your credibility. Try to jam everything in a very fluent way, in a very fluid way, in just 30 seconds. And then use ChatGPT to organize the next set of ideas. You can totally use ChatGPT to frame that story, to frame the teaching elements, the subject matter, to make it more understandable. And last but not least, keep the editing simple. Now to maintain consistent flow, try to batch and record 3 to 4 videos at once, in one sitting, without changing your shirt, by the way. Now if you're unsure why after getting views your YouTube sales are low, it's not working, nothing is working for you, then you might want to check this video out. In this video I've shown you how you need to think like a business owner, and how you need to avoid the creator trap, the influencer trap, and avoid all those advices which are meant for influencers and not for you. So watch this video out and let's get going.